Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Peter King. It was a far cry from what happened 4 years ago.
Today, America's democracy stood.
Vice President Kamala Harris, after Congress certified the presidential election results for Donald Trump.
One of the most important pillars of our democracy is that there will be a peaceful transfer of power.
As Senate President, it was Harris's duty to announce the results that confirmed her defeat and Trump's win. Democrats were talking about the 2021 Capitol insurrection today. CBS's Scott McFarland says it was a much different story for Republicans.
There were no vigils organized by Republican leaders who now control the House and Senate. There is a January 6th plaque to honor police officers mandated by law. It's never been hung. And no discussion of January 6th by House leaders as they walk to the floor today.
The riots are blamed for 5 deaths, including those of 3 Capitol police officers. Donald Trump has said that he would likely pardon some, if not all, of the hundreds convicted of the riots. Airline passengers aren't too crazy about the wild winter weather that's hit the top half of the country. FlightAware says nearly 2,000 flights have been canceled, nearly 5,900 delays in the U.S. Washington, D.C. is getting much more snow than it usually receives. CBS's Rob Marciano.
If we get over 8 inches of snow, it'll be since 2019 that we've seen that much snow. We've got about 5 inches so far, so we're certainly on our way.
Frigid temperatures in Atlanta aren't keeping people from paying their respects to former President Jimmy Carter at the Carter Center.
It's a celebration. I know many people feel very somber, but I feel mostly celebratory of knowing this man and his good works, and they're very inspiring.
Louisiana health officials are reporting the first human death from bird flu. They say the patient was over 65 and had underlying medical conditions. A New York judge has found former Mayor Rudy Giuliani in contempt of court, saying he hasn't properly responded to requests for information connected to the $148 million defamation judgment against him. Giuliani has said he felt the requests were inappropriate. Political turmoil in Canada, where Parliament is adjourned until March 24th. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says fights within his own Liberal Party have forced him out. In Toronto, CBS's Chris Mavridis says Trudeau's trouble started years ago.
His leadership through COVID and rough economic times triggered spats within his party. His popularity isn't what it used to be either.
And it has become obvious to me that I cannot be the one to carry the Liberal standard into the next election.
That could happen by late spring. The Liberals will have until then to unite their fractured party and pick a new leader.
Wall Street at the close, the Dow has lost 26. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 57 degrees in Hayward, California.